by the end of this video, you would have designed your own course curriculum and you would be like ready to shoot your content. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Apurva Patil. I am the founder of Maple Course Studio. It is a course agency that helps educators like you build, launch, and run their own online course business. We are purpose driven, love driven. Our motto is love is a business strategy. And we keep your students at the center of the entire process. If you want to work with us in any capacity, like you can hire us to build, launch, or run your course business, or you can get a one-on-one consultation call with me. Links to both will be in the description below. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is a proven 6-step process to curriculum design, and the first step is to adopt the learner's perspective. For the before you do any curriculum design, you need to get into the shoes of who your student is. You need to understand what are their goals, what are their prior knowledge, their pain points, and common misconceptions. These are the 4 things that you would need to understand. I'll give you an example for each, right? Well, first is like understanding the student goals. Imagine you're a French teacher and you have 2 students. One wants to learn 9th standard French for a school exam, and the second wants to go to France for a vacation, and that's why she just wants to talk to the locals and wants to learn French for that. The way you will teach both these students will be so different, and that's why while designing your curriculum you need to be so conscious of what they want, like what your students want to gain out of your course should be your main focus while designing the curriculum. Second thing is prior knowledge. So again, like if you are a teacher if you are a freelance coach, right? Teaching someone to get their first client versus teaching someone to scale from 1 lakh rupees a month to 5 lakh rupees a month are 2 different skill sets and requires 2 different um, levels of knowledge. So it's very important to understand what the student already knows, right? The third is pain points. What is it that the student is finding inconvenient in their learning journey? So it may be everything that they can find on the internet is so cluttered that they don't know what to believe and what is fake information. This can be a pain point, and your curriculum is to give all the right information to your students, right? The fourth thing that you need to research about is what are the common misconceptions of your students. In lot of industries, students will have some insane expectations from the teachers. For example, if you are teaching how to build a YouTube career, your students can have like, I want to reach 100,000 subscribers in 2 months kind of an expectation from you. And you need to be very clear to draw boundaries there. And that's why it's required for you to know what misconceptions or expectations your students are going to expect from you. And you need to clearly communicate that this is not what my curriculum is, this is not what I teach. You can also dig into the ideal customer persona with their gender, age, demographic, income level, city, etc., etc., etc. But that is more of a marketing thing than a curriculum design thing. The second step that you need to take is to research and do a competitive audit. So this step is twofold. First thing that you're going to do is make a list of all the YouTube videos, articles, Substack articles, research papers that you can find in your topic of course. You can actually use Perplexity, which is an AI tool, to do this, it's very effective in that. Once you've made the list, obviously go through everything, read it, learn about it, and then we are going to interpret the research. Again, interpretation is also twofold. First is you are going to find out what are the common things in all these courses. Now, this common thing is going to be the foundation. It's usually something that you cannot avoid in your own course. You have to put the foundation level in the course, and you can take it directly from other courses. I don't mean that you copy it, but then the curriculum of it remains the same everywhere. The second thing that you're going to do is the most important one, is that you're going to identify gaps. You're going to see what is it that you can teach that is not already taught in any of these courses. What is it that your experience, your knowledge, your personal strategy can bring to your course, and that will become your USP, that will set your course apart from all these other courses. So at least make 3 to 4 such points that I don't see all these things that being taught already in the market. I want to teach it to my students. So once your research is done, the third thing that you're going to choose is the delivery format. Okay, there are 4 delivery formats that I want you to know about. First is pre-recorded videos. Pre-recorded videos is any video like the one that you're watching right now. This is a pre-recorded video that has been uploaded on a portal that anyone can see at any time. In case of course, only the people who have purchased the course can see it, but it's still pre-recorded. You are not live. You are not like, you cannot ask questions to me. It's not a two-way communication. It's just one person talking to the other person, just like this video, right? The thing about pre-recorded courses is the internet is filled with pre-recorded videos, and it's very difficult to justify anyone paying for such videos. So you cannot charge a high amount of money for this, and it just, people don't even trust pre-recorded courses anymore with everything that is available pre-recorded on the internet, on YouTube. It's little difficult. Like I'm not a big fan of pre-recorded videos. Second delivery format is live cohorts. What happens in live cohort is every month a group of 20 to 30 students come, and the educator or the coach will deliver the content of the course to the students online on Zoom or Google Meet or any video conferencing call, right? I love this. This is like online classrooms. You can charge a lot more. You can get people to talk to you. You can solve their problems in real time. The only problem here is you have to be available all the time. It's a very labor intensive role. Like unlike pre-recorded videos, which you do it once and it's done, you have to do cohorts every single month or whatever the duration of the cohort is. But you have to come almost every other day to talk to the students, and it's very labor intensive. You have to be available all the time there. You cannot miss your own lectures. It's hard work, right? So there's a third format that is my favorite. It's a hybrid. It's like a combination of pre-recorded and live. So in this, what you do is you make all the basic of the videos pre-recorded. So anything that needs to be repeated, anything that you don't like, don't like teaching, anything that is very basic, you just make it into a video and upload it on the portal. Then anything that is strategy heavy, anything that is customizable, some question and answers, then anything that you love teaching, you can make that into live lectures. So it's a hybrid of both. So you don't have to come online and teach like as often as live cohorts, but Just like usually in hybrid models, the educator comes once every week or once every month of even sometimes. So it's like a good balance. It's my favorite hybrid delivery format. If you ask me what delivery format to choose, I will always say hybrid, always. But again, it's your course, your business. You have to decide. So I've given you all the pros and cons. It's your decision. Fourth model is offline courses. So if you would have asked me like 5 years ago if I should go for an offline course, I would have said no. Like, why? You can do all things online. It's nice. You get to do it in the comfort of your home. You don't have to change your pajamas. But it's with how chronically online everyone is right now, with AI coming over and people cannot tell the real from fake, with people not having a lot of social life, I think offline courses is something everyone craves, and the community that can be built through offline course is something else. And so the value that people find in offline course is very intense, and if you can make this happen, can conduct course events offline, you are winning. It's high in demand. You are winning. So if I won't say to do, I won't suggest you to do it in the very beginning, but once your online course is like successful to an extent, I would suggest you to also go and try offline courses. It's going to be a big thing in next 5 years, especially with AI coming. Okay, so once your course delivery model is chosen, what you're going to do is you're going to make a rough list of all the topics that you want to teach. Sit with a pen and paper and brainstorm. Like, think of anything that your student can find valuable and just write it down. Don't think a lot at this stage. As long as you know about the topic, you can teach about it, and you know it will have value to the students, just write it down. And you don't even think of the order in which you are going to teach, just write whatever comes to your mind. This is the stage where you make a huge list of all the topics that you need to be that you think would be good to teach. Okay, once that is done, now think about the goal of your student. Sit with a highlighter and highlight all the topics that would help student reach that goal, and remove everything that will not help them reach that goal. So for example, if you are a French teacher who is teaching French to people who want to go to France, teaching them French poetry is not required, right? So if there's something like that in your list, just remove it, right? Make sure that your course is concise. You don't want to have a 30-hour long course. People want short courses. Make it to the point, very concise, and just only those topics that will help the students reach the goal that they have. Okay? Once you have done that, take the topics that you have decided to teach, arrange it into a chronological order. For example, if you are a maths teacher, you cannot teach multiplications before you teach addition, right? So arrange it. If there is something that needs to be taught before A needs to be taught before B, like addition needs to be taught before multiplication, arrange it in that order. And this is, if you know the subject enough, this is very easy. It will come intuitively to you. So once this flowchart is ready, right, you're going to structure it into modules and lessons. And you're going to structure it on basis of learning objectives and measurable outcomes. So for example, if you're teaching, say, Spanish, first you will teach alphabets, then numbers, then basic words, then forming sentences, then different tenses. So each module has a specific objective and measurable outcome. So the measurable outcome here for is like if I am able to identify all the numbers, if I am able to form a complete sentence without the help of any other tool, without seeing in the book or without asking ChatGPT, if I am able to form a complete sentence on my own, this module is complete for me. Once your module structure is ready, you're going to make a list of all the supporting materials. These can be PDFs, case studies, assignments, templates, or even question and answers. And make a list with like in every module or every lesson, you can write plus this downloadable tool or this supporting material should be given with this module. And with that, your curriculum design will be done. After which you can start scripting your lessons, shooting, editing, creating PPTs, making the supporting material, and creating systems around it.
Hi, editing Apurva here. I lost my footage, so I'm just gonna record it again. If you have any questions regarding this video, put it in the comments. I will try to reply as many as I can. If you want to work with Maple Code Studio, the links are there in the description below. And if you have any recommendations for further videos, put that in the comment section as well. I will try to make as many videos as I can to help you build, launch, and run your online course business. Bye. See you. Take care.